Okay, good morning. It is still morning. I don't know what time it is. I'm getting kind of a late start today. Hopefully I've got my GoPro issues resolved with this one. I don't know. It's getting to be a pain in the ass. But anyway, other than that, we're gonna go off to work. We just had about, I don't know, another inch or so of rain. Okay. All right, so I've got my tape measure. It's a Lufkin 25 footer. And I'm going to go do a yield check on a couple of fields of corn. Okay, 2 fields. I'll do 2 fields. Now, I really dislike these cameras. Anyway, here's the first cornfield I'm gonna test. This is at my grandparents' farm. This is where my mother was raised. The other day I came by here with Roundup and sprayed this. I don't think it was a heavy enough dose to actually kill it, but anyway, according to the chart, I have to take my tape measure and measure a 17.5 foot. I gotta get my phone too because there's more instruction to it. 17.5 foot distance, and then count the ears within that distance. Now, yeah, let's see. I gotta read it. Wesley, crazy ass. Okay. It says, the University of Illinois created a formula predicting corn yields based upon some sample data from your fields. We have provided a form that allows you to put some numbers and it will calculate your estimated corn yield. Please note, use 3-ear average to get the most accurate yield prediction. So I have to do 3 ears. So first thing I gotta do, I got 30-inch rows. I gotta count the number of ears in a 17 feet 5 inches row, and then I got to count the number of kernels. So let me go and measure this out and count it. So I'll leave this 17 feet 5 inches, not 17 feet 6 inches, 17 feet 5 inches. I just screwed it up. So let's walk in here a little ways. Oh God, see where the deer will come along and grab that. Let's get a quicker than thieves in here. So I don't want to do it right from the edge. Oh, I hope you guys can see this, how dark it is. Look how clean. I mean, look how clean these fields are. Somebody asked me what my herbicide was, and I didn't answer. But the answer is Trizar. That's what the stuff was called, Trizar. Okay, so here I am. I'm not going in that row because it's full of spiders. I don't like spiders. I do have down corn. I'm gonna have to take that into some major consideration. I cannot believe how thick this is. Oh God. So let's get through here. I am not a short person. I'm not a short person. Look at this mess. We're gonna have down corn. We're gonna have bad areas. Look at this. This is where the wind took it. So this is gonna affect the yield for sure. If you look up, this corn is tall, like 10, 12 feet tall. That's over my head. I'm 6 feet tall, just shy of 6 feet tall. I mean, look at this. If you can see this, this is, and I bought this variety just for that reason, but it wasn't, according to the dude that sold it to me, he says that it wasn't supposed to do that. It was not supposed to do that. It was not supposed to get this tall. So I actually have to get down past that. Oh my goodness. Well, this is disheartening to say the least. Now how am I gonna get in here? Now here, this is terrible. Oh, you have no idea how bad that is. So I shouldn't complain because these guys out west, including how farms work in Wisconsin, those guys had horrible problems with their corn and beans. All right, so I guess here's as good as any. And I have to pull 3. Let me put this camera down. You can see, we'll start right here. I'll actually put the camera on there. We need to go 17 feet. 5 inches, which is way the hell down here. 17 feet 5 inches is right here. What do we got? Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. We got 30. I got some skips in here. I can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skips. So I can see 6 skips, but we're just gonna go from there. And it says to grab 3 ears. I think Jeff Ramon said to grab the 3rd. Where in the hell is that? That's at 8 feet. I gotta show you this. You're not gonna believe this. This is the 3rd ear. I am standing like this, and that ear is at my full arm's length. I can just touch the tip of that ear with my arm. So we'll grab the 3rd. I think he did the 7th. Let's do this one here. And we'll just go down here towards the end. Oops. God. And grab what I got here. I'm just gonna try and figure one out here. Let me grab this one. This will be 3. And I can grab my gizmo. Oh my goodness. This stuff is thick. Anyway, I wanted a lot of stock material because of the fodder. So I'm gonna shut this off now and get out of here. Okay, so it says to add those numbers, which are gonna be, let's do 30. Okay, count the number of kernels in a row per ear. So we'll husk these back. We're an early dent on this, what I can see. Rows per ear. I wonder if they're looking for an average for them, or whether I have to count the number of kernels per ear. I think they're looking for an average. Count the number of kernels per ear. There's 14. They're all going to be 14. That's 14. That's 16. Shit. 16. So let's just say, yeah, had to have an oddball. Count the number of kernels, or count the number of kernel rows per ear. So let's just do 14. I could do 15 because then that would do it, because that would equal them out, but count the number of kernels per row. I think they're looking for an average, so, but we'll do 14. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Let's call that one 39. This one. 41, 42, 43, say 43, and this one's going to be a short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 39. Just do 40, just for the sheer hell of it. That'd be, I'll have to call him back. We'll do 40. Count the number of kernels per ear. 40 times 14. Oh shit, 40 times 14. I'm not that good at math right now. Clear. 40 times 14 gives me 560. Clear that, 560. And we'll put in, well, it already did it, 560. Click here. So it says 186 bushels. 186. All right. Well, with six skips in that one, we could do, we're probably going to be right around go. And we could do this. Yeah. So if I didn't have those 6 skips, I would be at the 220 bushel rate. So somewhere's between 190 and 220, according to that yield calculator on that field. And that's about where I suspected. Then this is just sheer averages, you know. The kernel depth will dictate, and kernel depth and what do you call it? Yeah, test weight will dictate the difference. If I have light test weight, obviously it's going to be less. If I have a high test weight, it'll be more. If the kernel depth is shallow, it'll be less. If the kernel depth is deep, it'll be more. So hopefully that helped y'all out a little bit in that average. Now I'm going to go to the farm and I'm going to skip all the measuring and all that other stuff, and I'm just going to grab 3 ears in a I'll measure it out, but I won't film it, and we'll see what it is at the home farm. Okay, so this one's random. We have to reset here. We had 34 ears, and we're gonna have to we'll have to count the number of rows that are on here. Hopefully they're 16s. I think they are. That one's 14. This is in dent. Look at that stuff. $16. What do you got there?
I got the 7. And then
14. Let's just call that
15.
Let's just call it 15 for the shits and the giggles of it, because we did it again. 15. Now we got to count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 44. One.
Yeah, 40, 34, 41.
Okay, so what are we averaging? 43?
Well, what was this one?
44.
Okay, yeah, so 43 sounds
40, 42.5,
42.
42. Yeah. Let's say 42. 42. And we'll hit the done button. And then we'll hit the button there. 238. So this is 238. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I didn't think that it would. I thought this would be worse than that over there. 238 bushels. So in the literature for the for these varieties, all 4 of them that I have planted out, it says with good farming and fertilizer practices, a yield of 240 bushels is achievable. So we're there. I'd say we're there.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised. I didn't think that this looked very good.
No, why
Now-
is it all
What?
wonky? Like how they're not straight.
Well,
rows?
that's the pollinate. The pollination on this one is a little bit weird, but for the most part, this doesn't look terribly bad. Kernel depth looks pretty good to me. I'd say so. It actually looks really good. So now I'm gonna have to, yeah. So we're looking at that. I'd say between 200 and 250 bushels. That's pretty consistent from what I can see.
That's the cylinder.
That is the cylinder. You want to dig it out of there? So anyways, that's that. There's your yield. 238 is what this one just said. I guess I could go do another one, but I got that field there was treated a little different. There was a little more compost put on that field there. And the ears in there look like Mongo ears. They're all 16 and 18 row ears. I've dug a few of those out of there. So anyway, my wife is on her way to pick me up. I got to go buy her a new phone because that's what she requires. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And yeah, stay tuned for the fun.